My name's Lisa Comfort from Sew Over It, and I'm going to show you how to stitch a dart. This is a bust dart in our ultimate shift dress pattern. So to sew a dart, we're going to need our pins. I'm going to use an air erasable pen. You could also use tailor's chalk and a ruler. So I've marked already the dart through the fabric. So I've got my notches at the edge, marking the edge of the dart, and the point of the dart I marked with a pen through the pattern, and then used a pin to get that through to the other side of the garment as well. So taking your dart, you want to fold it right sides together, aligning the notches, and pop a pin in there, and also put a pin in at the point of the dart, folding the fabric on that point. So now that we've got those 2 points pinned, we need to give ourselves a nice stitch guideline to follow. So I'm going to use the pen and the ruler, and starting at the edge and going towards the point, I'm going to draw myself a nice line so that I've got a good stitch guideline. And it's important to pull the pins out if they're in the way so you can get the ruler nice and flat. When you lift off the ruler, just be careful you're not moving the fabric at all, and you'll need to pop some more pins in there just to hold your dart in place. Okay, we're going to start sewing from the top of the dart, from the edge of the fabric, and we'll do our normal reverse stitch. So we're going to go forwards and backwards, and then we're going to continue down the dart, lining up the pen line with the middle of the presser foot and feeding that through there. As you get to them, take the pins out, and then when you get to the end, you just want to stitch off the end and leave yourself a nice length of thread, and then you take those 2 ends of threads and you tie them in a double knot. And this is the only time in sewing, or one of the rare times in sewing, when we don't reverse. And the reason why we don't reverse is because it can make it bulky at that point, and you want that point to be really fine so it just disappears into nothing. Next, we need to give that a lovely press. So when you're at the ironing board, make sure that you've got your garment nice and flat on the ironing board and you're pulling it as flat as it will go. As a rule, darts generally go down towards the hem, or if they're vertical darts, you want to iron them towards the back of the garment. So we're going to iron this all the way down, just being nice and gentle, getting that nice and flat, and then turn it over, and from the right side you also want to iron, but you need to be careful that you don't iron over the bottom of the dart, because that can create a ridge in your garment. So we're just going to gently push the iron over the stitch line and right into the point if you can, and that will give your dart a nice crisp finished, more professional look. And there you have it, a neat, accurate bust dart.